Hello everyone, welcome back. So, I need to apologize real quick because, and this happens every once in a while, but the last recording got all fucked up and I can't upload it. I'm really disappointed about that. So you lost about 15 minutes of random shit. I don't believe anything too important happened during that time period, but it's still highly unfortunate. Actually, one thing kind of important happened. I put in this harbor. I unlocked the harbor, and I also put in the harbor. I think that's the only important thing that happened, though. And I literally just put that in at the end. So, I mean, it's, yeah. And all this empty space is just here. I just put the road down here so that I could have a harbor down here. And I didn't want to put it on the river. Anyway, moving on. Someone down here is complaining about garbage. I guess it would make sense to have another... I don't know. Okay. It doesn't make sense to have all of my garbage stuff all up there. Let's go ahead and put one over here. I guess, kind of in this vicinity, so that they can go via highway to get over there. This is gonna piss some people off. Actually, maybe I should just put it over here. Nah, we'll put it over here. If I put it over here, it gives them relative access up to the incinerators up there. And so that's probably fine. Let me put it as far over here as possible. That's gonna piss a couple people off, no doubt. But hopefully it makes things more manageable. Incineration status is a little bit low. Let's go and stick one of these right here as well. Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, it's a little iffy. Some people are dying. Holy shit. Okay, hold on. Why are there so many dead people? Why are there so many dead people? A dead person is waiting for transport. A dead person... Okay, so this is just dead people that died a while ago and are waiting for transport. Is that problem occurring anywhere else? A couple dead people over here. How about up here in Ironrath? Also, I don't remember if I put... I remember putting residential, but I don't remember if you've seen that yet. So I put a little bit of residential up here, but I'm not educating them, if I remember correctly. And the reason why is because all these jobs require uneducated people, so I think that makes the most sense. So we got a couple dead people waiting for transport. I guess that's just because the cemeteries are so damn far away. Alright, well, I guess we could have a cemetery over here. And that actually makes people happier. I forgot about that. I should have stuck that smack dab in the middle. Well, that was my bad. A crematorium, we'll go and stick one of these over here as well. Actually, maybe two. Because we're looking quite low. I should unpause. I don't know why I ever pause in this game. It's like, I need to do anything. Let me pause. I get money for every second I'm not paused, so I don't know why I pause so much. Electricity is looking, actually, it's getting a little bit low. We may need to stick a second wall in there. Just stick one right up here. We'll do that eventually, I'm sure. Wait, no production right there? Please tell me this is a lie. Can you only have one dam in your city? 16? 64. Okay, so something else about the water up here. Maybe it's just moving so slowly. I don't know. It's kind of weird. 0 again. This is highly irregular. Oh, maybe... Okay, I know what it is. It's the dam is slowing down the river, so obviously it's going to produce a lot less. That makes sense. I may put one up here then. At some point, I need to unlock that territory. Oh! I forgot to do this. I was actually going to rename this. This is going to be King's Landing. I've decided. That's not how you... Whatever. Let me rename this one. I may not let you rename to something that's already... And then this is going to be Flea Bottom. Right up here. Because they're connected. It makes sense that you would do that. Alright, so that... Can you get your goddamn tweet out of my face? God damn it. Alright, let's go and fix this now. King's Landing. Alright, because they're connected, right? And I think that makes sense. I believe that that makes sense. Those goddamn tweets. They just stick up there so long. And they hashtag everything. They hashtag every tiny little thing. There you are. There you are up there. Hashtag save the trees. Hashtag deforestation. Get out of here, man. This is like really important work I'm doing up here. I was having traffic problems with this. Yeah, no, I'm still having traffic problems up here. It's a really weird setup. It makes sense that I would have problems with it, to be honest. But a couple one-way roads may be able to deal with this. Let's make this guy right here. This is already a one-way road. Let's make this a one-way road. Curve that. Let's make that a one-way road. See what happens now. It's getting a little better. And yet, it's not solving our problem. Well, you know, here's the other thing I could do. Let me look at this. Let me pause. The cars moving are distracting me. So let's create a more interesting way to move around the inside of here. So if they want to go left, obviously a road like that would work, but what if they want to go right? Let's right here. Let's actually, okay, we bulldoze all of this. If they want to go left, we're gonna come in here. Or this is right, but you know what I mean. All right, so that's our right. If we want to go left, I feel like this is too obvious of an answer. This may not work the way I want it to, but let's see what happens. Because now they're splitting up a little bit more, and that's kind of what I'm going for here. That's kind of what I'm going for. But see, look, some of these people are still hanging a right. And going down this way. Wouldn't it be faster for them to go over here? Notice how my area is slowly becoming more grid-like? It's more efficient. Grids are more efficient for traffic. Okay? So now a lot of these people are coming down this road to get to the freeway instead of coming down this way, because obviously they can't. So I need people leaving the city to have a more efficient way to get here. How do I get them over here? What? Okay. What if I made some of these other roads a one-way? You know what? Let's actually just... I kind of feel like scrapping everything I've done and starting over down here. Not the whole thing, just down over here. Let's fix some of this. Damn it. Okay, starting now, we're going to be trying different things. Alright, so people that come in and they want to go right. Let's put them directly onto this road. Obviously, they can just turn right and go up there, but I don't want to incentivize them to go up straight if they're going to the right. Okay, so now that we've gotten that, let's go ahead and give them a clear, clean method to go left. Actually, you know what? We're not going to do that yet. We're going to get people out of the city. So people that go out of the city need a way. Let's send them down over onto this road, which will allow them to come down over this way, which should be a one-way. That is a one-way. Good. Also, I made this a one-way. That's probably fine. Let's go ahead and use some more two-ways here. So if I made all of this in here, just kind of a place you can't... You don't really want to go through there, right? It doesn't make sense to go through there. But then if I made a one-way coming off here that allows you to enter in that area, then hopefully that'll split up some more people trying to go to the middle and go into the right. Alright, let's see what happens now that I've done this. and see what changes need to be made. See, a lot more people are hanging a right over here now. And, oh, wow. Okay, so we got this whole thing going on right in the middle. That is definitely a problem. So it's people turning left there, and then trying to go straight up there. Ooh. Okay. We can fix that simply by doing this. They can no longer go that way. Oh wait, that's not. That should be a one-way right there. That and this should be one-way. So they can no longer do that. Let's see what they do now. Huh. I'm waiting to see if anything changes or if they're just gonna keep doing what they're doing. It looks like nothing is really gonna change. All these people are continuing to go straight down. Okay. For this, what I might do is make this a one-way road. Like so. And then I'm actually considering making something up here a one-way road going up. So if I do this. And then I delete all these poor residential people who did absolutely nothing to me, but I come in here and destroy their homes. And we do something like that. And that's a one-way road. Alright, what happens now? Is this one right here? Did I make this a one-way road? No. That should be a one-way road. That should certainly be a one-way road. Oh my god, their power got knocked out. I am so sorry. Oh my god. I apologize deeply. I'm surprised. I'm shocked this is even connected right now. Alright, this is working out a little bit better. But the weird thing is now people that need to cut straight across have to take a really weird route. And I don't really think I need to force them to take that route. So what if I create a one-way road down here, which then connects directly down to that, allowing them to kind of cut through a little bit to get down there, instead of going all the way around this weird route. Ooh, I think that helped a lot. I think that's gonna help a lot. We'll have to give it a second to, like, adjust. I think we've done some pretty good work on this today. Obviously, I've got to rezone and all that. I didn't want to rezone until I had it all figured out. Now too many people are taking this route, it looks like. Interesting. Interesting problem. Okay. That is actually really interesting, that too many people are taking that. I'm actually curious about doing this a little bit better, like that. Okay, so now all these people over here need a better way. I mean, actually, that is probably the most efficient way to get them out of there. I wonder if it would be better to do this. I mean, let's try it. Let's try it. We've got lots of money, might as well give it a shot. And just, like, connect that straight down there. Like that, so they can cut straight across. Very few of them are actually doing that. Very few of them are actually actively doing that. Once again, I'm going to give it a quick second to adjust. Yeah, it seems like they're too easily going that way. So people even up here are probably going to do that, now that I think about it. So what if... Yeah, because, like, let's say you live right here. The fastest way down... Actually, the only way down is to take this really long route. So let's go ahead and create a small road that connects right trying to get this to look good. Here we go. It connects like that. Giving even those people a better way to get around. These people over here can, yeah, they can go down that way. I think this is gonna help a lot. Just kind of waiting to see if this buffs out now. Unfortunately, you have to wait a really long time to actually see any progress. No, that didn't help too much. It doesn't seem like it helped that much. I would have thought a lot of people would have tried to come down through this way. Like, I feel like if you live up in this area, your route would be to come down through here, go down this way, and then exit through there. But it seems like a lot of people are still just taking this route. Huh. That is surprising and interesting. That is a little bit surprising and a little bit interesting. Kind of tempted to go on through like that and see what happens. Everything I do can always be changed later and deleted and modified and whatnot. But this is definitely an improvement over where I started. This is 100% an improvement. Now we're getting some clogging up here. Uh-oh. Yeah, this middle part over here is definitely going to be a little bit of a problem. Unfortunately. I was hoping there would be a way to hopefully divert some of that traffic. Maybe I went a little too crazy over here. Let's try going through this again. We'll just do that. We'll just connect it straight up. And then we'll do some other random stuff. We'll come off this way. Something like that. So that people have a more direct route. It's kind of interesting that people get clogged up right in here. And why aren't they taking the right more often? Why aren't they just splitting off right here? It seems like that would be a faster way for a lot of these people. Random house over here. Any other homes that need to be... Nope. That's pretty much the only one. Alright, this is definitely an improvement, but I'm gonna need to work on it some more. I feel like I've spent too much time on this for now, though. Yeah, look at these cars just right in here. Just... They slow down every time they come to that intersection. I didn't realize that was a thing. They treat it like a stop sign. At least some of them do. That is highly unusual, and I don't know what to think of all that. We're gonna go ahead and rezone all this. Bam! And then D-zone everything right in here. We don't want this being worked on. All of this. None of this should be. And then all this up here should be residential. That's fine. We'll just go with that. Alright, wow. That was way too much time I spent on that. It's definitely looking better, but I'm definitely disappointed with the results. I was hoping we'd get a little farther than that. I don't like the crossing behavior here, which means I should really force... You know what? Actually, you know what? We're going to spend just a tiny bit more time on this. I'm just going to force everyone to go around in like a circular fashion. I think that may actually help. We're going to try one last... This is going to be one last attempt here. This is going to be one last attempt. Everyone's going counterclockwise right now. That's the way this is going to go. We're going to have lots of one-way streets. This is a one-way street. Excellent. Fantastic. So then let's make this a one-way street. Did that connect directly up? I don't actually know. Let's do that. That's fine. That's a one-way street right there. And then over here, that's a one-way. That's a one-way. Let's not make that a one-way, but let's make this a one-way. I want it to be so that people have to go around kind of the long way. All of this, we're going to make a one-way. This is really obscure, but it just might work, is what an action star would say in this particular moment. Alright, I'm not going to worry about these edges, making those one way. I don't think that's really necessary. Forcing everyone to go counterclockwise is, counterclockwise is kind of weird. But it just might work. Okay. So this forwards the problem into the middle. Interesting. So if this just pushes the problem into the middle, this needs to be goned. It needs to be goned right now. This is gonna force people to... If they are forced to go up there, I don't want to force them to go up there. But if they're forced to go up there, then they do make primarily lefts. That is actually really interesting. Alright, so let's go ahead and give you a thing right here where you can just kind of go off. They still have to, like, re-pathfind. Someone didn't... Really? God damn it. There. You'll have your power in a very short amount of time, I promise. It's actually really interesting to me how they don't use that turn very much. Wow, and actually they almost never... They're completely going the other way now, which is interesting. It is very interesting to me. Very interesting indeed. Let's make all this one way too. Really? That's the direction you think I wanted to curve? Nah. That's all one way now. Yeah, so now they're just trying to cut through the middle to get to their various destinations. Which I'm going to try to negate that as much as possible. I definitely want them to kind of go around the city. I'm not saying I don't want people to go through the middle, I just don't want it to happen a lot. Can you guys just get your power? Can you guys just be powered? For God's sake? I mean... I was surprised that was powered earlier. And now I'm upset that they're not. So this is actually looking a lot better. This right in here needs to be improved upon. I need to give them a better way to go through. And actually, part of the problem, I think, is probably this middle part right in here. They have no way of going through. Let me give them a way to go through. Kind of through this area. That looks horrible. That looks just terrible. Whatever. And I'm kind of hoping that they go around this way, but we'll see what happens. Kind of providing them a way so that they don't have to cut through the middle because there are other ways to go. That's kind of my goal. So all these people that want to get to the top right have to go through this way. Instead of other various routes that may make more sense. So what if I give them a more sensical route through... We'll say... I mean... I'm tempted to just do that. But... We'll see, we'll check what happens. I don't like a five-way intersection, but... I'm hoping some of these people take a different route to get to their destination. It actually seems to look a lot better now. This seems to be working pretty well. This seems to be looking pretty well. I'm gonna stop fiddling with it for now. I've spent way too much time on this. Way too much time.